What's...
Go ahead, I gotta
just the producer bit. So on this episode 23, am I right? No.
Which one are you starting with? Which one are you going to analyze first?
Well, no.
No, this isn't going to be the Tanner. This isn't going to be the Tanner
This
one.
isn't the Tanner
You
Debates
and
Weekly?
Connor will do that separately this weekend.
Yeah.
I thought this was Tanner Masturbates Weekly.
No.
Oh,
While we have me and these three here,
Yeah. No.
everyone else here, we'll just,
You
we'll
have
just do
me
another one.
for-
I was gonna say, so
Yeah.
this episode is gonna actually feature the real producer bit. Like, I'm gonna go outside the room, pretend to be like.
Does the room lock? Yes, it does.
It's not locked, but I'm gonna like just
it
be
does,
outside, and I'm gonna be like.
And just go ahead. Go outside.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
I'm actually. Oh wait. Hold on. Wait. Can you guys give me a little time to configure this?
Yeah.
No. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hold on. Yes, I know how to figure this out and how to.
All right,
actually
anyway.
producer.
While that's going on, we'll get to that. Everyone, welcome to the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
And someone else.
And Chandler.
And Chandler.
Yeah, it's me. It's me.
Dan and Chandler are back for this week's episode. Well, don't worry about how we're recording this, but we're recording it. We'll do the Tanner Master Debates weekly. You and Tanner can do that tomorrow.
We can do it tomorrow.
You don't have to do it here. You can do it somewhere else, I guess. That has to be lower quality anyway because it's Tanner's episode.
We've got to use like a 50s microphone.
Yeah.
There you go. Record on a wax cylinder.
I don't know what Tanner's.
You're
saying that.
Chandler.
I'm looking at Tanner, but Chandler's in my
He thinks he's funny.
eye line.
Connor, you have me blocked. Just pick up the phone, dude.
Actually, better yet, call me so I can screen the call and put it to Google.
I don't think I
There
have
you
your
go.
number.
Okay, good. So.
You have to call me.
I am, dude. It's not working.
So here,
You have it
we're already
blocked.
witnessing some romantic drama. Alright.
That was the peak of the drama right there.
This was a peak. I just want Connor to pick up the phone so I can do the producer bit.
Tanner won't call Connor.
I just want this title to be Tanner is the producer bit.
You can't do that when you're not calling him.
He's calling
Literally,
me
this
now.
entire
Why is it going
bit
through?
depends on
That's
you
weird.
two calling.
I've been calling you, but it keeps like hanging up.
It says it's calling
This
Tanner.
is calling you.
I know.
You got to answer the phone.
I'm not getting anything.
Why aren't you answering the phone?
This is great podcast.
Sorry,
material.
I'm so sorry, guys. Can we just like cut it and start it at?
No.
If you guys are listening, skip to like 3 minutes.
No.
Because that'll be a little
That's
bit.
literally in
further
5
away.
That's,
seconds.
Skip to 3 minutes and 5
why do you
seconds
think this
then.
bit is going to be amazing? I mean,
I
it's mostly a visual. Actually, it's completely a visual bit.
There's literally nothing that will be gained from
there's
this.
nothing.
You will be sitting out there for
Just
an
sit
hour
down.
doing
Tanner,
nothing.
Please sit down.
Answer the phone, Tanner.
It's not. I don't know why I don't have
Tanner,
any
just
signal.
Tanner, sit down. So today we learned that
Oh, you
Tanner
can-
has a hard time with phones.
Pick it up, dude.
I got turn on Wi-Fi calling.
What?
Hmm.
Oh, that's why it's not going through. Don't do Wi-Fi.
Huh?
Like call with
Tanner.
your network.
Tanner, talk about your day.
Tanner.
How was your day?
Okay, so my day was actually pretty stressful.
Oh, gosh, here we
It's
go.
not really, but I
Here we
kind
go.
of had a psych test that I needed a 92 on to accept the final and keep an A in the class.
Mhm.
And so I studied until like 1 o'clock last night.
Doesn't sound healthy.
Starting at
And
midnight.
then woke up early to study today because I was like, I knew I need to get that bread. And so I think it's going to be kind
You
of
ran out of
close.
bread? Do you go to Publix? Do you go
Well,
shopping?
no, I had to study. It's a figure of speech. So I think I did well enough to get a 92. So we'll see. But I haven't got the grades back, and that's been on my mind recently. That's just me though.
Hey, Dan. Nope. Chandler?
Yeah?
How's your girlfriend going?
She's going pretty well. She's doing alright.
Why didn't you bring her on?
Yeah, why don't you bring her on?
Where is she?
Like,
I
asked
don't know
you.
if she wants to be on.
Why not?
I don't know. I have a feeling this is not her Tanner, for the love of God. Not her environment.
Why do you say that?
I don't
We don't
know.
know anything about her. Has anyone ever met her?
Has anyone ever
Yeah.
met her? No,
Apparently
no one
I
has
have.
ever
This-
met her except me.
Yeah.
That's
you guys
what-
live in the same dorm.
No. Me and Dan? No.
Oh, you
I live in East.
No.
You live in West?
Yes.
What?
Wow.
Why are you, like,
That's
offended by that?
crazy.
Abstract concept.
lives
That is a very
on West.
West is an abstract concept. No,
Yes.
living on West.
Living on West campus is an abstract concept.
Literally
that I
half
cannot
of like
understand.
all freshmen live on West.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that abstract?
No.
That's
It's just
crazy.
I know numbers are like weird to you, but half is not that hard to understand.
But like what?
Okay,
Like, where
anyway.
do they live?
So if you take
Unlicensed.
if you take
But, like that's
people
a direction.
and divide them in two, they can live. These
In
two
two
different
different
groups of
places.
people can live in two different places.
If you divide a person down the middle, is that
Not
what
a
you said? You said
person.
divide a person.
I mean, if you wanted to divide a person down the middle, you
A
could
group
move
of
it to
people.
two different
I mean, they
places.
wouldn't
if you
be.
cut a
They
person,
wouldn't live.
if you cut a person in half vertically,
Yeah.
would they wear pants like this or like this?
That's a good question.
You know that
But I
age-old
think
meme.
It would just be a single pant.
Well, okay. I mean, so yes, that would be like this, but that's the single pant. But what if it was like this?
So you're saying if you had one pant leg on your arm, the other one on
Yes,
your leg.
precisely.
There's
Yeah.
some stretchy pants.
So
Or would they wear it like that?
Yeah, it would be very stretchy pants.
Would they wear it like that? What do you guys think?
I'm pretty sure they would just wear the
Do you guys
singular
know
pants.
any half people? Leave a comment in the. See now we're.
No, I'm a half
I'm
person,
trying to
so
encourage audience participation.
We should get
Leave
Steven
a
on. He's
comment.
half a person.
We read
He is.
comments. He is. We read comments for the first hour after posting. If you guys want to leave a comment, we will read it and we will read it. I can't make any.
And the big
guarantees
thing about
on that.
this is you can't finish the episode in an hour because it is an hour long, so we never read the comments.
No, after. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that was crazy.
No. Okay, so how about we read comments for 2 hours and we read and respond? That might be a little bit bold of a promise, but what if we did that? We can encourage audience participation, which stimulates channel growth or podcast growth. I'm just thinking as a producer here. I'm a producer.
Who said you were a producer?
These headphones that I'm holding?
Those make you
Those
a
must be
producer?
some pretty
They kind of
intelligent
look like
headphones.
producer headphones.
Well,
Mhm.
actually, if the headphones suggest that Tanner
Tanner.
be the producer, they must be pretty dumb headphones.
Yes.
Oh, how do you feel about that, Tanner?
So wouldn't the producer handle like the recording and all that kind of stuff, and be
Actually,
in charge of like the mouse and the
Producers
keyboard?
do a lot more
Than
you
producing?
realize. So I know you're the producer right now, like technically speaking,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the producer right now because I'm holding these headphones in my hand.
So what do you contribute to this podcast
I think
as a producer?
as a producer. Well, you guys know that visual gag that I do. The listeners
No.
can't see it, obviously.
They obviously
where
do
I,
not
like,
know.
Hold the
Obviously,
to my
that doesn't
head and I
contribute to
kind
the
of rotate
podcast.
my
That doesn't
finger, like-
contribute. Obviously, that takes away from the podcast.
Mhm.
I think it does, honestly.
You think it takes away from the podcast?
Now that we're talking about it, I'm just gonna be straight up. I think it like disrupts the flow of the podcast.
Why do you have to be straight up? Why can't you be bi up?
I'm gonna be.
I mean,
bi-up.
he does his podcast bi-weekly, doesn't he?
Yeah, so it should be
Oh.
bi up.
I'm gonna be
Bi-up.
bi-up
That's twice a week?
twice. Nope, once every 2 weeks.
Oh,
Mm.
almost got you.
So he's not bi twice a week. He's bi every 2 weeks.
No, I'm.
He's
Uh,
That's when you
every
invite
2
Connor
weeks.
over.
Yes, that's when I come.
He invites Connor over bi-weekly.
No.
twice a week.
Twice a week.
Twice
Do
a
we
week?
actually do that?
Twice a
Yeah,
week.
is that like a-
Twice a week every 2 weeks.
A rivalry podcast where
That's
the
once a week.
substance is based entirely off of this podcast.
It's
No,
not a
I'm-
rival. We already talked about it. It's an after show.
But what if it does like rival popularity of the Experience podcast?
It won't.
It
This is
doesn't
the
matter.
flagship
What if I
show.
can make it? What if me as producer? What if I can make it better than this podcast?
Tanner, I don't think you could ever make anything that is
You
better
wanna
than
bet,
Daniel could
Chandler?
make.
I know people.
You
Who
know
knows people? Go ahead.
Like
Who do you know?
Who do you know? Yeah.
Name,
No,
who
name
do you
four
know? People.
Name four people that you
four
know.
people.
Kristen, Tom, Bryce.
Those aren't
Logan.
people.
Those,
Those are
way to name
those are
generic
not
white people.
Mm-hmm. Name some
Are those your
Hispanics.
French from UGA?
The first two were my parents. The next two were brothers from Chile.
Well, damn.
Yeah, but they made me producer sometimes, and like I already.
So your parents let you
well,
be a
I feel
producer.
like they would listen to the podcast.
So okay, let's stop here. I feel like Dan and Chandler would have a better spin-off than Tanner.
Damn.
You want to make a spin-off, Dan?
And would it be better than my
Not
spin-off?
particularly.
I didn't say you would want
Yeah,
to do it.
yeah.
I said it,
We
in
if
theory,
you need it, yeah.
if you did it, if you had a spin-off and Tanner had a spin-off, if we're comparing numbers here, it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
close.
It's really disheartening. I thought you guys would believe in me more,
When have we ever believed in you?
guys. Maybe
Tanner doesn't exist.
because I haven't proved it.
So, Tanner has been me, Chandler, voice acting very, very well this entire time.
That'd be
was
such a
convincing.
twist on the podcast. We don't have video footage of Tanner actually existing on Instagram.
No, should we?
Yeah, you should just record. Yeah, we're gonna.
All right.
The ghost of Chandler debates.
No, we already have
Personally, I don't believe it.
Chandler and Dan that exist on video or on the Instagram.
And Peter. Peter's on there.
Peter is on. No, Peter's not on the Insta. Oh, he is on there.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Never mind.
You
You
should
read
I know
down
more
what
about
Read
your
down
Instagram than I
Instagram.
know.
Did you not have Instagram on
I
your
had
phone?
Instagram and then deleted it
Why?
because I was
The
distracting my
band.
studying, and I was like, oh, I can just delete it.
Yeah.
I see.
And then obviously it didn't work too long.
So is the twist for this episode that Chandler is I'm actually Chandler?
No.
What's the twist?
No,
That would be mean
the
to
twist for this
Chandler.
episode is that I am you.
See, Tanner doesn't understand it because Tanner doesn't exist. He doesn't he doesn't have a brain outside of Chandler.
Exactly.
Correct.
He's just a voice.
That's the
Chandler
dissociative
is-
identity.
exactly.
Is he the
Exactly.
20 or the 80?
Call back.
Are you
Tanner
the 20 or the
yeah,
80,
that is a
Tanner?
good question.
Fuck, dude. That's heavy. Oh.
It's heavy.
Alright.
What are you,
question
Marty
is how
McFly?
gay
Come
are
on.
you? The only question is how gay are you?
I'm Chandler's 20%, and for the
Yeah,
rest
if you had to
of
put
the
a percentage.
for the rest of the episode, I'm gonna pretend to be that role. I'm gonna fit into that role.
So you're gonna be homosexual Tanner.
No.
No, he's going to be homosexual Chandler.
Oh.
And I'm gonna fit into the role. I'm gonna.
But that is what he
Method
is.
act-
But I am,
I'm
but I'm not homosexual.
Which one do you want right now? I'll be the opposite.
I'm feeling pretty 20.
All right, I'll be 80 then.
So you're going to be 80% gay. But you're only allowed to be 80% of the gay for 20% of the show.
Is
No,
that
no,
what
no, no,
works?
no, 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 no. Tanner is 20% of the man Chandler will ever be.
Yeah.
But he's 80% of the gay that I will ever be.
Mm-hmm.
Could you act more gay, please?
Sure.
Okay.
That was good.
Okay.
That's a good start.
That's a start, right?
That's
That
a good
is a start.
I don't know. Daniel, how do you be gay? How you
Why are
be
you
gay?
asking him?
Yeah,
Yeah, why are you asking
I
Daniel?
think you'd have some experience.
I mean, I have the experience.
The
Oh.
experience.
Tanner, where do you listen to the Experience Podcast?
Podcast.com/The Experience Podcast.
No.
Podcast.org/
Podcast.org. Yep, we are a nonprofit.
It's podcast.com, but it's not / the experience podcast. It's podcast.com, and you can search it. If you search the experience podcast, it'll come up.
It's podcast.com. But if you're listening to it, you're probably listening to it, statistically speaking, on podcast.com, so you wouldn't need us to.
Where else?
Man,
can
why
they-
are you assuming so much about our listeners?
That's why I said.
I
You're
don't
not
know
the
if that's
producer,
true.
Tanner.
I
We
think
already
the
know
last
this.
episode, I think the iTunes did better than the podcast.com.
So you're using statistics to disenfranchise people.
No.
The
Dang,
iTunes-
I didn't know this about myself. I'm kind of.
It's easier to subscribe on iTunes to the show.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because if you subscribe on podcast.com,
Yeah.
you need a podcast.com account.
Yeah, no one wants to make that.
And iTunes, assuming you're listening on iTunes, you already have iTunes, so you can subscribe.
So we actually are starting to get more listeners on iTunes.
No.
You're assuming that people listen to this podcast.
I know. That's why I said it flip-flopped between podcast.com and the iTunes.
And the Google Play gets some.
That probably means that we have around like 6 listeners on each platform, and then the other week we had 7 on iTunes and 5.
I was not one of them.
We have more than 6 on podcast.com.
Okay, so we had 7 on podcast.com.
No, we have
8
more than
on
we have
iTunes.
well more than 7.
We had.
Except for the last one. I don't know what happened. Not the
9.
last one. 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
The Adam Gardner one.
Really? That was the most popular?
No, that's the least popular. It's a struggle. I guess it's a little early still.
Yeah. Which one is the most popular episode?
The How to Pick Up a Girl in an Airport.
Which was good advice.
It's good advice.
It was
Really?
good.
Which one is that one?
Oh, it's like the number 6.
Yeah, I think it's 6.
That's the most popular. Second most popular is
What, like a
Anatomy
long
Phobia.
show?
It's the Joey Bishop interview.
Uh-huh.
That one's got a lot of views. And then the next most one is something else. There's a bunch that are in the same range.
Really?
But the top 2 are easily those 2.
Because
I've
I've been
Tanner's
told
not
the
any
first
of them.
episode that I was on, people liked.
Who said that?
Yeah, who told
Someone said that. I don't remember.
It was me. His
Was it
20%
Tanner?
is
Was
inner
Was it
voice.
Peter Tilly?
I don't remember who it was, but I remember it was on the bus, and I remember someone said it was,
We're gonna do
or
Was it-
at least it was doing well.
Was it Owen?
I don't remember. It
Was
may
it
have
me?
been. I
It
don't
might have been me.
It might have been you.
Owen doesn't tell anybody anything.
No, there's that one time he told me something.
Yeah.
What did he
He
tell you?
talked.
I don't remember what it was. It wasn't important.
Words came out of
He
his
said,
mouth.
I speak
Yeah,
for
I
the
know.
trees, and the trees speak for me. I'm the Lorax. I am Owen.
The trees don't speak for the Lorax.
Yes, they do.
No, the Lorax speaks for the trees.
Well, then what are the trees speaking for?
The trees aren't speaking for anything. The Lorax
Trees are
speaks for the
trees. The
trees.
trees are the
Can't
trees.
speak. That's why
He speaks for the trees.
because they don't do anything.
Then
The trees can't speak for themselves.
if they're not doing anything, I mean, why?
Well, they're doing something, but just not
Well,
speaking.
Which is, well, what are they doing?
Tree stuff.
Being trees.
They're being trees.
Which is, they're not trees. They're
Removing
like
carbon
dandelions.
dioxide.
Yeah, are we gonna get
Photosynthesis.
into photosynthesis?
Do you know how photosynthesis works?
Yes, but for the purpose of this podcast, I'm gonna pretend like I don't.
Really?
Why?
You're
That's
pretending?
an awful
like
bit. That is the worst. See, Tanner sits there.
I
This
preemptively
is-
explained the bit that I was gonna do.
You know what we should do?
Alright,
We
so
should have a
let's-
standing podcast.
Guys,
we should all stand for the next
should.
one. This one will stay seated. Okay,
Tanner,
Tanner
no, I
thinks
just
he's
had
better
to-
than everyone else
I
as to
think
stand up.
I just had to get up and
And then for
Oh, yeah, adjust your boner there? What were you just doing?
I was adjusting my boat. When you were talking about the Dr. Seuss trees, it kind of triggers.
It brought you
Yeah,
back.
brought you some
That's
wood.
when
Brought
you
you
were
some
in
wood,
your
is what I'm
mom's
saying.
arms.
Danny DeVito as the Lorax kind of makes me hard.
Okay, well, we're going to save that quote.
I'm just trying to make quotable.
But only as the Lorax. Danny DeVito
Put that on
himself
Instagram.
doesn't
That's
turn
on
you on.
Instagram.
False.
yeah, take a video of Tanner and put it on
Okay.
Instagram.
I'll do that.
So Danny
And then
DeVito
just
does
actually
turn
make it
you
just
on.
Chandler because
No.
Do you want Danny DeVito to pee on you?
No.
Then
Well, that actually yes.
so you do want
Let me
Danny
explain
DeVito.
my-
That's
to
your,
pee.
he's
Yes.
your type?
No, but what is
He's
it you're
only the
saying?
type
No,
you
wait,
want.
wait, stop,
So you're
stop.
saying Danny DeVito is an angel?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
But you said you only want angels to pee on you.
I'm revising that statement. Angels and Danny DeVito. Because, hear me out, wouldn't it be a crazy story? Like, if you get to tell people Danny DeVito peed on you?
I don't
Why
think
him, though? Why
I
are
mean,
you singling
anybody
him?
else that
Because he's a famous
equally crazy
person.
story.
Wouldn't it be like a great like conversation starter? It's like,
It's like, hey, did I ever
Hey.
tell you about how
Is
Danny
somebody
DeVito
pick up
peed on me?
girls?
That's a way to
Yes.
get people to run away.
Tanner,
from
when's
you.
the last time you were on a date?
we answered this last episode, and it was no.
No, when's the last?
No, that's not.
There we go.
Have you ever been on a date?
If they listen to the podcast back to back, which I'm sure
No one's doing that.
No one does
they
that.
can, that was my response to when you asked, "Have you gone on a date recently?"
Mm.
So I'm going to explain the bit that I'm doing. I'm explaining it right now.
The point
Tanner,
is,
have
it's
you
been
ever
a
been on
long
a date?
time, and I think we know why.
Yes,
Because
Because
you
he
start out
wants
with-
Danny DeVito to pee on him.
He started out
He's
with
waiting for that.
I'm waiting
Yeah.
for that so I can. It's a good icebreaker.
that. Is it?
It's
It's
so
absolute-
see, you're like at a party.
It's like a story. It's like, wow, that's crazy.
He's saving his ears for someone
no,
more
Dan.
special.
No,
Let's role play here. Dan, you're a man that Tanner wants to get with.
Danny DeVito.
Mhm. You are Danny DeVito.
You're a
So
Dan.
you are Danny
in this
DeVito.
situation. Okay.
So now pee on Tanner.
Yeah.
All right.
Back up. Approach. This is Danny DeVito.
Yeah,
you're talking
how
to.
would you approach that?
approach?
How
him.
would you approach Danny DeVito?
So say I'm at like a.
No, you are there. Go.
Okay.
no, you are. This is Danny DeVito. How would you approach him?
We're at like some cool like hip.
It doesn't
club.
matter where we are.
That doesn't matter where you are. What would you
Dan,
say?
I'm a big fan of your work.
Oh, you interested? You go in right for the touch it.
I shake his hand. You want to shake like a You shook Eric Andre's hand. It'd be like meeting Eric.
I didn't.
Andre.
I buzzed him.
It's like meeting your.
I wouldn't shake his hand. He's Eric
Okay.
Andre.
Pretend for a moment you're normal. He's normal.
Okay.
You're meeting someone, a famous person that you respect. What
Do
you
it.
We're,
This is
we're
Danny
2
DeVito.
layers deep in the hypothetical.
Yeah.
Yes. We have gone from Danny DeVito to
All
Eric
right.
Andre.
Now you propose a hypothetical situation to Daniel.
Okay.
And so in this hypothetical situation,
See,
where
now
I'm talking,
it
in this
doesn't work
hypothetical
anymore.
situation where I'm talking to Dan, who's pretending to be Danny DeVito, and he's bringing up, and I'm bringing up a hypothetical situation where Connor is trying to meet Eric Andre, or any
Tanner.
other person he's
But
interested
a normal
in,
Eric
hypothetically
Andre,
speaking.
if he was normal.
That's the second layer.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
then you need
pretty
to introduce
complicated way to get somebody to puke at your ear.
Yeah.
It is.
He's already going to leave the conversation.
Danny DeVito's gone at this
Is there
point.
anyone else you would like to pee by your ear?
Any other
What is-
human?
What do you mean?
Is there any other human you would like to pee on? Because you could do that with you're saying this about Danny DeVito, but you could say that about a lot of. Hey, did I ever tell you about Keanu Reeves peed on me?
So to refresh, last podcast we were talking about the hypothetical situation where an angel would pee by my ear.
Tanner.
That's what we're referencing. So this, if you guys, it's been probably a week since you guys have listened, and that probably sounds pretty out of place when we're talking about peeing on ears.
Not with
All you have
conversation
to
with
know
you.
is that Tanner wants an angel to pee on him.
No.
Or
it was
Danny
the last-
DeVito.
No. You're taking my words out of context.
Exactly.
There's no context to
There's
begin
no
with.
context. You brought that up out of
Well,
nowhere, if you remember.
Out of the context, out of the little context.
You never really explained yourself on that, by the way.
I did. I said
Not fully.
if there was
Yeah.
an angel, like literally a divine being from heaven.
So Danny DeVito.
No,
That's the closest we got.
Is that
Danny
the closest
DeVito
we
is the
got?
closest thing we have
Well,
to an
but he's
angel.
not actually divine.
But he's pretty close.
He
Like
So who's
yeah.
next in line after Danny DeVito? That you.
Bless you.
Wow.
Specifically, the angel peeing on Tanner blesses you.
Thank you.
Well, I don't.
Who's number 2?
This
Who's
is-
number 2?
Or do you want them? No, is that what you're going
Do
to?
you want
Are
number
you going
2?
for number 2?
Do number
Alright,
2.
alright. Okay. Let me explain. So last episode we talked about
What is
The
he
most-
doing this?
auditory bliss you could ever experience, which I described as an angel peeing by your ear, like just the sound, like how it displaces the air. And you can
So
just-
that's like ASMR for you.
Oh, I'm
It's
gonna
like-
text Owen. Let's see if he's not busy. Ask him if this is a normal thing.
Owen will agree with me. Usually,
So the sound of angels pissing is your ASMR.
it's blissful.
It's beyond
it's like,
ASMR.
It's like
And
divine
you know what? Just put in the trumpet group.
beauty. Okay,
Continue.
Thank you, Dan.
Keep-
So
keep going.
I'm saying that is probably the closest you get to auditory bliss.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then they're like, well, what if another man peed on you? And I'd be like, okay, where do I go with this? I'll have to roll with this, as you know, rolling with the bit.
No,
Be
you
like-
don't have to. I mean, it's.
Well, you guys forced it on me. That
I don't. No one's forcing you to do anything here.
I'm trying to explain my reasoning. Okay.
You never explained your reasoning.
Yes, I did. I'm trying
No,
to say
that's
there's
pretty
a
much
difference.
most of what he talks about on this podcast is him explaining his
and,
reason.
and now
Well,
there's
well,
a
I'm
difference.
saying he tries to, but it
So,
never
Connor,
makes
you got
sense.
big December plans coming
I've
up.
got
Yeah,
huge
December.
December plans going on.
How was or what are you doing? Anything?
What am I
going on?
doing?
Yeah.
Well, I am going home, for one.
Mm-hmm.
Exciting.
And that's it.
And then my sister and I, we're going to Canada.
Really.
Yes.
To do what?
Canada.
We're going to the Canada.
You said you weren't
The
going
one and
anywhere over
only.
the break, and now all of a sudden you're going over.
No, listen, I'm going to Canada.
Yeah. Did that just happen?
That just happened. Yeah, she was texting me saying, hey, surprise.
What
I know
time
you
would
want
that
to-"
be?
Huh?
What days would that be?
Probably, I don't know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
No, I mean
One of them.
would it be near the bowl trip? Like I said, if we wanted to do another podcast,
Maybe.
would it conflict?
No.
You just said maybe. Now you're saying no.
I can record my phone. I'll like, we can have a conversation and then record like that.
Live from Canada.
Live from Canada.
Bring your sister on.
I can bring my sister on again.
And she didn't like Nadia. So.
She didn't like Nadia.
She did not like Nadia.
She didn't
like
like
Not
Nadia.
a
What's
big
wrong with
fan.
what's? Do I need to know? I'm kind of curious.
It's more of a
Short
need to
story.
know kind of thing.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
You have
But
to
if
be
you
there.
need to know, then we'll tell you.
Yeah.
She thought
She-
Nadia was a bit much.
Yeah. She was close to the mic. Her voice was.
She was loud.
She was coughing a lot.
She was coughing a lot.
right into the mic, and
Yeah.
Connor's sister was like, "Why would you do that? Like that's just bad etiquette." And
Yeah.
basically, that's why Connor's sister.
Full band group meeting. It's fine.
No, don't do it to the full band group.
It's a little late for that.
Did you have?
No, I did it. Okay, everyone needs to actually like this message, so
I'm
it
liking
can
this
diffuse,
message
like it
immediately.
immediately, so it diffuses the awkwardness.
What happens when you put
And
something like this in a group chat with
this is
300
a social
people?
experiment.
Let's see.
You're Cliff.
PSA.
Tanner wants angels
And Danny
A
DeVito.
P service announcement.
It sounds like
You have to tag him.
yeah, you have to tag me.
Who knows who Tanner is?
Exactly. That's why. Thank God you did it wrong. You didn't even spell "and" right.
There you go.
You didn't even. Yeah.
Yeah, Tanner. Yeah.
See, people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on?" But if we contextualize this, and you got not actually, but if you guys all like the message, it's like, okay, at least 4 people like this message. I'll jump on the bandwagon and like it as well.
Dan is getting the likes, not you.
I don't care about my internet karma. I just want
Karma. Internet
Uh-huh.
karma.
it's
This is
internet
not
hearts. Internet, yeah, it is.
This
No,
is
it's
Reddit.
not.
No, he didn't read. He did read it. He read it.
Okay.
So people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's weird," but if it has a bunch of likes on it, people are like, "Okay, this is an in joke that I'm not getting, so I'm just gonna like it anyway." And so that's why I wanted everyone to like it. And
That's
That
how
makes
Tanner
you
sense.
works.
like your own message. Like it. You need to like it too.
No, you never like your own message.
That's
you
just
do.
weird.
Yes, you do.
Then they'll unlike
You
it.
still
No.
saying you do.
When I need to get it to be in the situation like I just
For
described.
nefarious purposes.
No. For
I feel like there's a whole library of
For
messages
diffusing,
with
like, the
one like
awkwardness.
by Tanner, and it's just Tanner.
And
It's right there.
a few pages.
It's just single messages
Uh-huh.
with just Tanner who's liked it.
And he's just hoping that no one.
You guys
checks to
don't
see.
understand how to actually tactically play grouping. It's like you can
It's a game to be
tactically.
won.
It's a yes.
It's a game.
You can like your own message.
There's winners and losers.
Because
Yeah.
you go by a message, you see it with 0 hearts, you're like, you kind of skip past it. But if it's got at least 1, you see that 1 heart, right? This is like just psychology.
I'm not about the hearts. I'm just about the people. I'm about the hearts by the people.
The people
I'm
behind
about the
it.
people's hearts.
It's like when you go through it, you don't care about those, but this has got 32, so it immediately draws your eye, right?
You know, I care about the text and what people are saying.
No,
and
he doesn't.
He reads
No, he
every
doesn't.
single one.
Yeah.
I know he doesn't.
Equal
And
weight.
so that's why I'm saying you can tactically.
Tactful.
Are you profiling these comments by how many
I think
likes
you
they
are.
have?
What? No, I'm not. I'm just saying
You're
more like
that's literally you
I'm
just
just-
described that.
Okay.
That's what you're doing.
Okay, well, no. And shut up, okay?
No, shut
On
up.
this podcast, Tanner gets defensive.
On this podcast?
On this podcast,
On this one, yeah.
just
yes.
this one.
just this one.
Okay, well, I didn't imply just this one,
Mhm.
did I?
You might have.
You
I might
kind of
have.
a little bit.
Well, I might have. Okay, so. On just
Oh,
this
we should have
podcast-
called Noah. I
Should've
meant to
called
ask him to come
Noah.
on.
We gotta call Noah. Noah's
Right
gotta be
now.
on the show.
Call
Why don't you call him?
Huh?
See if he can come on before the show ends.
Yeah, we'll get him on. I'll hurry.
It's got
He's in the
about 25 minutes. He could get here.
Apparently, I got invited to a party tonight, so I got to figure this out.
Oh.
It's,
He's pretty cool.
Alright, we're calling him.
This is.
All right, let's see if Noah comes on. We've been meaning to get him on for so long.
Oh,
The
it's
problem
been a
is
while.
He hates Tanner. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Noah, Daniel's friend. That's what
I
he
know-
named the
I know
content.
Noah,
Whitworth at
Daniel's
the time.
friend, Daniel.
And Daniel's friend did the job.
Makes sense.
See if he answers this.
No way.
I doubt he does,
No
yeah.
way.
I think he
Tanner,
will.
would he answer to you?
Maybe
Does he
you
even
might
like
think-
you?
If he thinks it's an emergency.
Do you talk to him?
Yes, I know this is Connor.
Hi, this is Noah. I was wondering if you could hurry over to the library. It's emergency.
I have a fraternity thing tonight.
Well,
Oh,
right now?
Right now.
Right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's at 6.
Are we coming? Are we coming to your frat party?
It's not a party, it's a brotherhood event.
Oh.
No.
It's for graduating seniors.
Okay. And that's you.
The
Well,
maximum.
no, but I'm going for other people.
Okay. Alright.
Well, that sounds exciting. Anything you want to tell Tanner?
Tanner's here?
Yeah, Tanner's
Yeah.
here.
I'm actually
Tanner's here.
Chandler's 20%.
Tanner's gay right now, so if you
Yeah.
want to ask him anything about that.
Don't do drugs. Okay, thank you. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Alright.
Drugs. All right.
Thanks, Noah.
There. Thank you. Thank you for your
There
time.
we go.
Thank you for your patience, caller.
Noah Daniels.
You see, the only problem with that is that my 20% definitely would do drugs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like what kind? Like
Heroin.
Yeah.
really? Actually?
Heroin isn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, out of all of the drugs, it's not that bad.
Guys.
Does it ruin your life?
A little
Who's
bit.
to say?
Who's to say? Well, it
to
depends on what
say?
ruining is.
Yeah.
I think it makes it better.
It makes it a whole lot better in the moment.
I mean, I don't know about you guys. I would.
You got like 30% of that water. in
Yeah,
your
that
mouth there.
really-
Most of it is-
You're having a tough
All
time.
right.
I don't know about you guys, but I'd never do heroin.
Yeah.
But you still have a drinking problem, clearly.
I do have a drinking problem. Most of that water got on my shirt and
Uh-huh.
not in my mouth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's.
He only, I'd say,
So Chandler, your 20% would do drugs.
Yes.
Like
That's you.
like heroin.
okay,
So you would do drugs.
okay, hypothetically.
Yes.
But
This isn't
so is this like?
hypothetical.
Would you? Not that you've done drugs, but I'm just trying to see like, do you have any limits of where you cross the line where you're like, I don't want to do drugs. Is that? Do you have a
Did you leave Tanner? Danner.
Danner,
Danner.
Danner, and Chandler, and I'm.
So let's quiz Tanner. So he
Chan.
claims to have listened to the episode with Dan and Chandler,
Yep.
the original one.
Let's
What
see.
does Chandler? What does 20% of Chandler like in men?
It's a good question.
Let's see
That's a
if
good
you,
one.
if you studied your podcast.
He likes it when they
Dan's gonna sneak out here.
hit
Mhm.
their.
Oh my goodness! How much noise are you making?
That's a good bit of noise.
He
Alright, bye,
likes. He likes. people like Colin.
What?
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 I think I may have said Colin is
Yes.
mildly attractive at some point, but that's not the general gist of men I like.
Well, I've only listened to 35 minutes and 29 seconds of the podcast. I think.
I think it was. in the
That was
first-
before that.
Yeah.
Really?
hmm
All right. I don't know actually know how much.
Also, Chandler, I have to say, Connor did not want you to wear those shoes again.
I didn't even. You know what? He kept them under the table. You didn't tell him that.
I forgot to mention.
These are the only shoes I have.
I told him specifically. I was like, if he better not wear those shoes,
No, you
or
said-
else now we gotta go shoe
He
shopping.
dresses like if Chandler dresses like he's hiking the Appalachian Trail again.
These are
I'm
the
ta-
only shoes I have. I haven't had a chance to get new
I'm
shoes.
taking him to Atlantic Station so he can have normal shoes.
I haven't
We're
had
going
a
to
chance
Atlantic
to get new
Station.
shoes.
We're getting new shoes.
I gotta go somewhere after
To
this.
get
Where do you
new
have to go?
shoes.
I'm sorry. What do you have going on?
I gotta get somewhere.
Where is
He has
it?
a date.
Where?
It's
You have a date?
It's Friday night.
I do not have a date.
Oh, so what are you doing?
Drugs.
Yes,
Heroin.
I'm going to go do some heroin.
He's going to a concert.
You're going with me. I'm not going to a concert. But I am going to do drugs.
You shouldn't say that on a podcast. Like,
It's
trust
okay.
me, I'm going to tell you what not to say, and that's one of the things. Trust me, from a guy who said too much on this podcast. Don't
And
say
you're
that.
you're feeling the effects now.
I'm feeling
The
the
cops are
effects,
coming.
I'm feeling the pushback, the blowback. People are analyzing what I
Blowback.
say and every detail. People are like,
People are calling you out on
they come
Twitter.
Up, they come out, yeah, they come up to me. They're like, I can't believe you said that on the podcast.
Who said that? Go ahead.
Name all 7 of them.
7.
I don't know, I feel like
You
7
you
people
you're
say
you're
that.
saying that you're saying that 7 people talked to Tanner.
That's true.
Yeah,
That is true.
ew.
Literally-
That's.
Or talked in the direction of Tanner,
Uh-huh.
but to someone else.
Yep.
Yeah, who's coming?
Who's coming at you
Can
like
you go over the throwback?
Throwback?
The what's it called?
Who? The pushback.
The
blowback.
pushback.
Yeah, the
Who
pushback
actually gave
against
me
what you've
blowback?
said.
No, I'll tell you.
Who?
It's yourself. If you listen to the podcast and you
this
give
is
yourself, you're like,
deep,
oh my
man.
god, that was the cringiest thing I think I've
So
ever
you
said.
listen to yourself a lot.
No, hold on. I'm trying to get a serious point across.
I mean, he master debates bi-weekly.
I do.
Ah.
So I'd say he has to listen to himself
That's-
quite a lot.
But if you listen to yourself and you say some cringy, embarrassing stuff, it's like, oh, that's on the air, that's on the internet. People surfing the internet, they're gonna read that stuff.
They're gonna read our
gonna
podcast.
They're gonna read our
Podcast,
podcast.
and
yeah.
Yeah, I just read the
Oh,
waveform every
uh-huh.
time.
Oh my god.
I don't actually listen. I don't have time for that. I just
And
scan
that's when
through
you
looking at the
realize you
wave.
should have been more careful with what you said.
What
So
have you
going-
said on air that you don't like?
I think we've talked about this privately and how I don't want
Well,
to.
go ahead and talk about it publicly.
No, I
Bring it
I
up.
don't want to.
Put it on the table.
I'll put my foot down and I'm changing the subject.
Pick your
So
foot back
Chandler,
up.
I'm going back to no.
Pick it back up.
We
Pick
had
your
this
foot back up.
conversation. We had this conversation.
Yeah,
We did.
I
If
know.
you remember, we were passing by Center Street
Yes.
South.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you two are coming back from a date?
Yeah.
We were walking back and I was like, "That I shouldn't have said."
You
those
shouldn't have
things."
said that.
And
And
we're-
explain
then-
it. Explain what you shouldn't have said.
No.
Yes.
Now we're getting way too specific. So Chandler, watch what you say, because people listen and they'll give you blowback, dude. You just gotta.
Who's giving you blowback?
The only one giving me blowback right now is you. And you're me, so I don't know what you're doing.
I just explained the most blowback you get is from yourself, but also it's from they.
Oh,
Who is
there's a
they?
person.
No,
It's a person.
you guys know.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys know. No. You guys know how it's like, they don't want you to eat. They don't want to see you succeed. You know how people say that.
No, who says
Oh.
that?
Connor, you.
No, I actually don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
who says
Chandler,
that?
No clue.
No one says
Who's
that.
telling you they don't want you to eat?
DJ Khaled.
Oh.
So you're saying DJ Khaled is gonna come up to me and say, "I don't like how you said you did heroin on that podcast." Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes.
Hold on.
If Tanner pulls up a video of DJ Khaled saying this,
Saying
He
this.
says it all the time.
he gets to be producer of the podcast.
he
Here's-
gets
watch
to be
this, watch
producer.
This is a compilation of
Turn
all the times.
sideways
Oh shit! Hold on.
for our viewers, so we can all see it.
Why do you have the largest phone case in the world, too?
So we float in the water. They don't want me to have an elevator,
What is that? That's 2 hours.
so I make sure I got an elevator. Why do you think I'm on the road so much? Make sure I keep everything.
All right, let's turn this off. Let's
Okay.
turn this off. This is being
So he keeps talking. They don't want me to buy my clothes. They don't want me to have an elevator installed in my house. They don't want to see me float. Like, who's they? It's a big mystery, and people are grilling him about it, and he usually responds to haters, and so it's kind of cyclical.
So you
It's
have
like-
haters?
What?
Do you have haters?
No, it's they. They.
You said they are the haters. So
Yeah.
who are the haters?
they. That's why I said it's cyclical. It's like it doesn't. It's not actually anyone. It's like no one's like hating on DJ Khaled like secretly.
So you're
wanting to
saying
stop.
no one is going to give me blowback for doing heroin?
I'm saying they are.
So you're paranoid.
No, I'm giving the DJ Khaled answer, which is
Oh, is
they don't
DJ
want-
Khaled the one that's gonna give the blow?
He's the one giving blowback.
They don't want you to succeed, Chandler. That's what I'm gonna say. The haters. They don't want to see you succeed.
So Chandler, your shoes. When are you gonna get new shoes? And
What
what
do
are we
you-
thinking
Probably
about?
Christmas.
What are we thinking
What do you-
about?
Probably
What
Christmas.
type of shoes?
Brisbane.
Same ones I had before, or some
I don't
close
remember
to
what
it.
those are. You think I keep
Yeah,
trying?
it was just like normal black sneakers.
So this kind of sounded boring.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking.
It's up his alley.
My plan was he was going to show up in the shoes. And I was going to be like, okay, you know what? Extreme makeover. We're going to Atlantic Station. We go. We buy some like Yeezys. He comes out. He is looking.
He needs new pants
His
too.
girlfriend is like, I'm. This guy's wearing Yeezys.
Mhm.
Like the upgrade from Columbia.
Crocs.
Get him a
Appalachian-
new shirt to match it too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like a.
Go ahead.
I mean, if you're, I won't.
Stop you.
Reg-
from
I
buying.
won't
He won't
stop you from buying
I can speak on
something.
his behalf.
I'm not saying I'll wear it.
He's not saying he's gonna.
What's your shoe size?
Oh.
11 and a half.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Showing
a-
off.
that's a
Yeah,
big
yeah,
foot.
yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Right.
you? You have small feet.
4.
Inches.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say things like that.
Yeah, Tim, you should.
That really wasn't cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause,
It's a little
like,
4
Yes.
embarrassing.
inches is 13 centimeters.
Are you trying to make me feel better?
That's
Oh, I was wrong. Sorry, I did the math.
Tanner,
It's
you can't
it's-
go saying stuff like this.
it's-
They're gonna come at you for
it's-
saying
yeah,
stuff like
It's
that.
They're gonna come.
10.16 centimeters. Sorry, and you're right. They're not trying to see me succeed. So let's not talk about they, because you guys don't understand that concept. And
I don't think you do either.
yeah, I
No,
do,
I mean, I get it,
You-
but like humor-wise,
Okay,
like,
I-
I'm
okay,
not
okay.
getting a good giggle out
Yes,
of that.
Yeah.
I got
no.
it. So let's move on to something more entertaining.
What's your shoe size, Tanner?
40 in European.
That was a good one.
Yeah, there you go.
I almost said. Did I say that joke when we were doing like?
Yeah,
the,
you
the
did.
band
You said that
introductions?
one, yeah.
Like,
It
you
was
said your shit's
really
like-
bad.
Did,
No, people were.
Did you remember
people,
that?
People
Do you
were
remember that?
really cringing. They're like, oh
Do you-
god. There's
do you
always
remember?
one idiot that does it every year, and you were that idiot.
really?
Oh man.
Is there actually?
No, I don't remember.
Okay.
There's so many. There's like 150 every
'Cause I
year. How
wanted-
am I
'cause,
supposed to
you know,
remember what
everyone
every
laughed.
individual
You
was?
wanted to introduce yourself as a cool person. We were doing like the rat introductions for band, and you want to,
You go ahead and describe what that means.
rat is a recruit at Tech, and it's like a basic.
No, the introductions.
And basically, you go up, you say, "Hey band," the band says Fred.
In front of everyone.
You go in front of the entire band. Just you, and you say,
Yeah,
"Hey,
this
band."
is the first day.
I think so. Yeah, first day of band
I
camp.
like how I'm filling in all the
What's
details.
Mhm.
here.
It's a couple days. Well, for the rats, it's a couple days later. They get there earlier, but
What are you
it's the
talking
first
about?
day for everyone else.
It's the first day for
It's the
everyone.
first day for everyone.
It's first day for everyone.
No, the rat. Didn't the rats get
Oh
no.
hell no!
Oh
Maybe-
gosh, don't
maybe
do
I'm
that.
crazy.
That was really
But go
bad.
on.
Sorry.
You're talking
Right,
about
it shows up on
exercise.
that Monday, Chandler. Nice try.
And
Go
so
ahead.
you introduce yourself. You say, "Hi, I'm Tanner Debates," and the band goes, "Hi, I'm Tanner Debates." Right? Did they do
Yes.
that?
Yeah. They did that.
Mhm,
Yep.
mhm.
Yeah. Do they respond like that? I know
No.
they respond in like some weird fashion.
You just
Whatever,
say
then
whatever
you
you say.
My shoe
Yeah.
size is, 13, but in my case, I think I said something cringy because I wanted to stand out, which is what you kind of wanted to do.
No.
No.
But the place where you really stood out is you introduced like a fun fact about yourself, and so someone's like,
What was your fun fact?
I think I share a birthday with Kanye West, and that's not that fun. But it's
And everyone's just
one
like,
small-
rotate, get him out of here.
Get him
But
out.
then if
Nah,
it's
I don't
Like-
remember what I said.
like this guy, I can do a triple backflip off the ground, like standing triple backflip, and people are like, prove it, because something.
Thing is, again, there's 150, and no one remembers who that was.
I know.
Do you remember who that was?
113. No one actually did a triple backflip. That's not possible. Off like standing.
There was the guy who could lick his elbow.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Okay.
I don't know who that
People
is.
Like, prove
Neither
it.
do I, but I remember
Yeah,
that
that's
happened.
before.
Doesn't matter, man.
What was yours?
I don't
You
remember.
just said that.
He just said that.
Do you not have many fun facts about yourself?
He's not a
Do
fun
you have
person. He's more of a
Several
person.
fun facts about yourself.
I think I said that I was a second degree black belt.
Oh shit!
Because that's the only thing I can come up with that's
Whoa.
even vaguely interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Don't get on
I don't
Chandler's
know.
bad side.
That's for you to
Chandler,
decide.
can we fight, like, potentially? Would you like...
Instagram. That's going on the Instagram.
That's going on the
That's going on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Did you get
Us
10?
fighting?
Yeah, I think I could take him. I think I got a few inches on you.
What does that mean?
Well, how big's your shoe size?
13. Are you
Actually?
filming this?
No,
Okay. He is.
I'm not filming this.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not filming
You're
this.
more
Are
than
you
that.
going to fight me?
Let's do a weigh-in. What's up? I'm Chandler Bates. I'm weighing in at 133 pounds. Just kidding. That's not right.
I'm Chandler.
133?
I mean, just look at us.
Yeah, dude. I got a few inches on you.
Yeah, you're taller than
What's the weight difference, though?
What's the weight? How much do you weigh? Are you comfortable?
You can't just ask
disclosing
me that.
I know it's not. It's
Oh, wait,
kinda rude.
150.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a big guy. I weigh like 158. He's 8 pounds younger than me.
8 pounds younger.
Yeah.
So?
So okay. Oh.
Okay, now we're doing
shit.
an arm wrestle. So we're doing.
Okay,
So we're
okay,
gonna.
okay,
Connor's gonna
okay.
provide the live commentary.
Don't. I don't want to be embarrassed.
We're gonna do a Experience
Oh,
Podcast
shit.
arm
Did you see what
wrestle
he did
tournament.
this?
Yeah, he
did
knows.
this, and then he did the little head roll.
Arm
He does
wrestle
that arm
tournament.
wrestle thing where you like curl your fingers in, and it's like, shit. And
That's
I know I'm gonna
spooky.
lose. I know I'm gonna lose. And he
I have no idea. I haven't
Can you
officially.
move more this way to the left of Chandler?
Oh yeah, we also don't want to rock the table.
Rock the
And
table.
rock the mic.
Rock
ready?
my world.
Ready? Go.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, this
Tanner.
is interesting. So Tanner,
Wow.
oh boy, here we go.
It's about even.
Yep, it is. Chandler's got a slight edge here.
Tanner's got a
I'm
very
just
good
holding
edge.
I'm holding it back.
No, he's
Holding
good.
him back.
Chandler's putting the work in.
Chandler pretty much has won at this
Yeah.
point. It's a matter
So
of
I just had to get him
doesn't
tired.
Kitty persevere.
I'm just tiring him out.
And at this point,
Mhm.
it's very.
That's what you
I
said.
mean, this is it. This is it right
He thinks
here.
he's got me.
How can Chandler lose this at this point? Okay.
You can't. I'm not gonna let you do it all the way, but I can't. I can't.
Oh,
get
he's
him
not gonna
past-
let
I
him
can't
go
get him
all the
past.
way.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's just
I
gonna
can like get him like
What a
that.
team.
That's
Oh.
half the table, buddy.
That's like, okay. I
Why?
lost.
See, why do we never arm wrestle?
Who?
That's what men do. I don't know. Tanner and I.
Oh, go ahead. Now we're gonna do Connor.
All right,
and
Connor.
Tanner.
Are we
Connor
arm
works out.
wrestling?
He goes to the gym.
I don't go to the gym.
Nah, he does. I mean, he goes, but then he leaves.
Yeah, I just like sit there. Like this place is nice.
He studies. Just hit
Yeah,
match.
I'm gonna take out my laptop.
I've seen people take out their laptops at the gym, and I'm like, what are you
I
doing?
gotta grab a chair.
So Connor's gonna grab a chair. Chandler, how
I
was
actually
that? We're gonna do a post arm wrestle interview here. Chandler,
This
how
isn't-
was that?
I just realized this wasn't making for good.
It's not. It's awful.
No, it's this.
Yeah,
is
it was like they
awful.
couldn't.
I can
see
tell a
anything.
story about how I basically sprained my arm while arm wrestling once. It was for we were playing Secret Hitler, and we were trying to decide who they were gonna. The president. It was like their turn to kill somebody, right?
Mm.
And so they were like, I don't know who to kill, so you two who I'm suspicious of arm wrestle. And let me tell you, that is the most intense fight I have. That is the most intense
Man.
arm wrestle I've ever had against
Connor's
anybody.
better than Chandler.
We did 3 rounds.
Damn, dude.
We did 3 rounds, and
I'm proud of you.
that was it went on for like 20 minutes. And yeah, the next day, and for the next like 2 weeks, my arm hurt like shit.
Owen texted me. When are you coming back? All right, calm down.
It's no winky emoji.
He said, "When are you come back?"
When are you coming back?
It's
Say it. Come on, say it.
no. Sometimes
No, you gotta say it. Just
Now
go
I
with
gotta
it.
explain it.
Yeah.
No, it's not very funny.
Say it. I know it's gonna be funny. I know it's gonna be funny.
No.
Tanner, I know that all the other times you've tried to explain something, it hasn't been funny, but I promise it'll work this time.
No, it won't work
This is gonna be a good one.
It won't.
Come on,
So-
Tanner, you got
so
it.
to change the subject, guys. You could probably skip the past 10 minutes because those,
That was
like the past
garbage.
10 minutes, they were pretty much garbage. So if
Are
you're
you
at,
telling people that have listened through?
yes, I want to tell people that have
Skip the
listened.
past
Just a
If you
sample of
want
your
to,
podcast.
if you want to possibly skip that, you're not offending anyone here. I think, right? We've come to a consensus that was not
Literally nothing that anyone. I'm not. You're asking if I'm offended by people not listening to this podcast.
No, not listening to a certain No, we're not offended if
I mean,
people
really,
want to
this-
skip.
I don't
So
listen to
there's
the
no
podcast
title.
myself.
Really?
There's no title. It's just.
I listened to
nothing.
one episode, and that was
It's just
I don't
clickbait.
remember what.
It's clickbait. Yeah,
It was
we gotta
something
find
with Peter.
Clickbait.
And I listened to the one with myself.
That's true. What's she called? She's chapter.
Oh, that's right.
Owen. I guess I could call Owen. I think he's
Call
done.
Owen. Would he say something?
What should we? He knows that I'm recording right now.
He
though.
knows, so he's probably gonna be like,
Yeah, and that's not the face he makes. It's a really bad impression of Owen.
That was not either one.
That was really bad. No, I don't think
"This is
he's
my
ever
own
done
impression."
that. I don't think I've ever seen him do that. Chandler,
What?
does Owen ever do that?
I don't think so.
No, no one does
Yeah,
that.
I'm not seeing it.
What are those
Yeah, why
noises?
are you
For the
making weird
Owens,
grunts?
in the audience, I'm doing a.
Why are you like doing this weird half grunt thing?
Because I think that's the sound he makes internally. Like,
That's his internal noise.
That's his internal.
No,
You don't
you're
hear
my
it.
internal noise.
I'm Chandler's internal noise. So Owen's internal noise is me. Is Chandler's internal noise.
It's the same
So
one.
it's like it's what?
It's the same internal noise.
Which is me doing an internal noise.
So you're like the basis of the internal noise.
Yes, and then
I think Tanner.
Owen
As
hears.
all we've learned on this podcast is that Tanner's just noise.
Yeah. Yeah.
aren't we all just noise, dude? Just free floating wavelengths.
I'd like
That's
to
in the
think I'm
traveling
art.
Cosmos.
No,
No,
I don't think so.
no.
I don't think this is art.
Yeah, this is more like abstract comedy.
When we had Adam Gardner on, that was art.
Huh?
When we had Adam Gardner
That
on,
was art.
that was music.
That was music to my ears.
Music to my ears.
Yeah, he was, you know.
What's up, everybody? You are listening to 93.7 The
Okay,
Experience
so Tanner's definitely
podcast.
not going to be on the next episode.
No,
I think
and
we've
I
already
told
determined
you
that.
this after our
Yeah.
second episode.
Yeah,
I
you
said,
were
you know
like,
what?
no
No
more
more
Tanner.
Tanner. And
Get
what
rid
did you
of
do?
Tanner.
You invited him for 4 more episodes.
We bring him back.
I
every
was
time.
too good to kick out. That's
No,
why.
no. It's almost like we feel bad. It's like a puppy that you find on the street, and it's like, why do you feed it every
Well,
day? You know you're not
I'm a
supposed
funny
to.
puppy.
Yeah.
You know you're not supposed to put the food out because you know it's going to keep coming back, and you know you don't want to keep it because you can't keep
You
it.
can't keep it.
But you keep putting the food out. You find yourself every morning putting out the food for the dog. What are you going to do?
I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to skip the podcast starting at 39 minutes and 26 seconds, and you're going to skip it to this point. Right here at
Why are you telling them
46
retroactively they could have
minutes
skipped?
and 47 seconds. Because from now on, we're going to have good podcast material.
What do you say?
What are you doing?
What was that?
What is that? No one knows what that is.
I was going to try to do a bit where I was like, from now on, we have good, uninterrupted, funny, The Experience podcast coming right into your ear holes.
I don't think I've
And then-
ever laughed at
and
the
then-
Experience podcast.
Really?
Mm.
I mean,
Maybe once.
You've
in
laughed
a few
on it.
episodes.
You've laughed on it.
I've laughed
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
like it's not funny listening.
It's
to
funny in the moment, but it's not
It's-
funny actually listen to it. That's why I
No.
go on the show, but I don't
Exactly.
listen to it.
Exactly.
The Adam episode actually had some good moments.
The Adam has some good moments. Because Adam's a comedian, if you will.
He's a comedian,
If you will.
If you will.
if you will.
I assume you went to the show.
I was not able
He
to.
wasn't.
I had stuff going on.
What'd you have going
unfortunately.
on?
I don't remember, but I remember I couldn't come.
He was at a concert.
Oh, that is right. That is actually what happened. I did go to a concert.
Well, Tanner was there, and Tanner, how do you think
No,
Adam
I
Gardner?
talked to. Oh, what do you mean?
How do you think Adam Gardner was?
On the show
Yeah, what else would I be talking about here?
I don't
I
or
don't
the
know.
podcast? Sorry,
No, the show.
I thought his was pretty good. I thought it was the most like an actual stand-up
routine.
comedian. Like it had
Not
flow. Like I feel like he watched stand-up comedians and kind of tried to emulate their style. Whereas Connor was more like stream of conscious. I'm just going to talk about this dog.
I mean,
that
that's
scared me
called
on my
different
walk.
styles, though.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, that's also
okay.
called
But- okay,
he
so
knew
then-
he was doing it versus me an hour and a half
You
before.
knew you were doing it. I
did
told
not
you
know I was
several
doing it.
times.
Nope.
Connor, you're doing it. Connor, you're
My name
doing
wasn't
it.
even on the poster.
Connor, why aren't you here? Connor, I know your name's on the poster, but you're still doing it.
I thought you were joking.
Well, hold on. Connor's was still my favorite. Connor's was like
Connor's was
hilarious.
better than it should have been,
Yes.
considering he didn't prepare at all.
I didn't.
And
And
it
I
was
was,
just
I was
like-
tired too because I didn't even get to take a
You
shower.
were
after
you
the
looked
gym.
very exhausted too.
like because I.
But that was part of the bit.
it was part of
It
the.
was
It
part of the
worked.
Mhm.
It was great. It was great.
You didn't like Nadia's.
I thought Nadia's was a little bit sexually suggestive.
I mean, yeah, it meets the personality, doesn't it?
Yes.
Shouldn't you
which is
talk about
Nadia's
what you know?
in terms of comedy?
Yeah,
I mean, you talk about your experiences, yeah.
yeah, that's the experience.
And I'm saying,
This
well, I'm
is the
saying
experience.
this is the experience, but that might not be great for all listeners.
Okay,
or
and then
relatable
Ada,
for all.
what do you think about Ada's?
I thought hers was pretty funny.
She was the second. She was the last one, so she had to
She
Not
did a
even
job.
Nadia
last
was-
opener.
No,
last opener.
you were the last.
Yeah, and you didn't like mine. We already covered that.
No, I
Um,
thought. I think Connor's was definitely the best by far.
You think so?
I think I left the hardest at it.
Mm-hmm.
Is
being-
is
just
the-
being
is that the
honest, just being
consensus?
Not
Audience.
Steven Aceto.
Oh, then Steven, I like Stevens too.
What was Stevens? I can't remember.
I remember
He
the
talked
bit
about
where he
stuff.
talked about
He did
poking
talk
his
about
brother's
this,
eye
right?
out
Mhm.
with the rocket. That was pretty funny.
He was very nervous going in, but
Yeah, he was like, guys, I'm freaking out. Guys, I'm freaking out. He was
Oh, were
like,
you there?
Yeah.
Did you do a set?
Oh, sad.
I was a big supporter. They're all my friends, so I just wanted to
Really, how much
support them.
money did you donate to Nadia's cause? Go ahead.
$7?
Wow.
Wow.
That is nice.
$7. You really pushed her over the edge.
You did. I donated a whopping $1.
Mhm.
See,
Well,
I
you
don't-
donated in spirit and effort.
Yes, I did.
Mhm.
So,
Anyway, that's the show.
that's the show.
Thank you for tuning
Chan-
in to
no,
93.7.
Chandler, anything you gotta
Geeks
say?
Based Podcast.
Anything you gotta plug here?
No, I mean it's been an interesting time,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know.
We probably won't have you on for a while.
That's
okay.
fair.
That's
That's
we have,
that.
we have a long line of people that want to come on that show. Let's just say.
It's getting big.
Really?
Understandable.
Also, let's keep in mind I bring on most of the guests.
Yes, I got guessed that we were supposed to come on
When was that?
a while ago.
What about Wednesday? Did you ever?
Anyway, that's the
No.
show.